morning everyone, or hello, whatever time of day you might be watching this. It's morning for me here, so welcome along to Busy Bee Budgets, where we talk about all things to do with like our journey towards financial independence. Apologies, my voice is still a bit crackly. For those of you who subscribe, and I'm so grateful that you do, you'll notice I didn't post a video last week, and that's because I was struck down with the flu and I had no voice for like 10 days and it's still a bit crackly, so I might cough a little bit and come in and out, so apologies in advance if that happens. And because of that, what I did is I cashed off week 2 off camera last week, just because I was in no fit state to film it. But I still did it, and it was good. I spent hardly any money with being ill, and then obviously towards the end of the week when I was feeling better, I sort of made up for it, but that's all good. We'll get into that into a minute. So this week we're stashing week 3 of May for me, which is a 5-week month. I can't talk today. Stashing £210 today, which is kind of a fairly standard level for me, but let's see what we got left over from last week, and then we can get into stuffing for this week. So it's kind of weird to get ill with something that wasn't COVID. Like, it feels like a really long time since anyone's not had anything that wasn't COVID. So yeah, just some sort of flu-y thing that really kind of knocked me for 6, and absolutely made me lose my appetite, which is really unusual for me. But nevertheless, I still managed to spend all my food budget. I spent fuel last week. I filled the car up. Self-care, I think I've still got quite a lot in. So 20, 40, 50, 60 still in self-care. So that's going in there. Social has got nothing. Miscellaneous has got nothing. I've been doing quite a lot of work in the garden, so I had the decking done finally, which is great. It came in a bit more than expected, but obviously everything's so expensive at the moment, isn't it? Like, and the price of materials and everything. So I decided to throw everything at it. So I bought new plants, new parasol, like, so basically literally everything in the garden is done. There is nothing that needs doing, and it looks amazing. And I'm really glad, as we got the bank holiday, haven't we? We've got some hopefully good weather coming up. And I'm probably not going on holiday this year, so that's going to be my little retreat. So although we spent quite a lot of money on it, we didn't spend huge amounts. It came in about £2,000 in total, but I think it's money well spent, and it looks lovely now, so that's good. Anyway, so miscellaneous has kind of taken a battery while I've been buying plants and compost and various other bits and pieces. Spends has gone. I bought my new Apple AirPods that I said I was going to, so I kind of need to take some of it out of my payback for my spends and stuff, but I'll do that as we go. And giving has still got 10, 20 still in giving. So we've got a bit of money flying around. And self-care I've really not spent on this month. I don't know if I am particularly, so I'll kind of think about, I might change some of that up to a sinking fund, because I do get Botox every 6 months or so. And then reduce self-care, or maybe I'll put that in my treats thing. We'll see when we get into that. So, food is going to get 80 as usual, so 20, 40, 60, 80. And my husband's now going to come home from working away this week, so that might be a bit tight. So we'll see how we get on, and also having like a barbecue for the Jubilee and stuff, so, or a garden party if we're being very posh. So I might need to think about that for the next couple of months, but I have got some money in self-care, so we can always take it out of that if necessary. Fuel is getting 20. Self-care is getting 30, and I have got a haircut booked, which is the first time I've had my haircut since January, and this is kind of one of the areas that, like, self-care at 150 is high, but compared to what I used to spend pre-pandemic, it's like ridiculously low. So pre-pandemic I used to get my hair cut and coloured every month because I was going grey and it needed doing, and that'd be like £100 a month, there or thereabouts. I'd get my nails done once or twice a month, which was 30 odd quid a pop. I'd get my eyelashes done, which was like 55 quid. I had a PT, I had all of these things. So I hate to think not only the time it took, like how much time I used to spend sitting in appointments or doing stuff, but also the money. So although this seems high, like, it's so much lower than it used to be, and is an area that I can cut if I need to. Social's going to get 20. I've got brunch plans with my girlfriends this weekend, so that will be taken up with that. And miscellaneous is going to get 10. spends is going to get 40. As I said, I've got some Apple iPhone. I keep saying this. AirPods, not an iPod, not an AirPhone, AirPods. But I've been really glad I have, because my old ones basically they'd only last a charge for like 45 minutes. But since I've had these new ones, they're lasting like obviously for hours, which is great, because when I've been out and about doing stuff in the garden, it's just been nice just to be able to listen to podcasts or music and stuff and potter away. So that's spends, and then giving is getting 10. And so what I do, rather than have me carry this all around, I've got these little mini ones that I have from a static budget, so I will stuff as I need to when I go out to kind of do that. And then also, because of the kind of overspend on the garden, I haven't stuffed health and gifts this month. So basically I haven't stuffed any sinking funds. I did the £1,000 worth of my financial goals, but I haven't done anything else. So I'm going to roll that over and do that as part of June's budget, which I probably need to start thinking about actually. But yeah, basically that's it. So, but I'm going to do that snowball approach next month. And it will only be a 4-week month for me, so there might be a bit more to stuff in there for that. And also the other thing I haven't done is really make any dent on selling stuff. So for the next couple of weeks, that's going to be my focus, is getting stuff listed, getting stuff selling, and hopefully raising a bit more side hustle money. But I know that next month will be quite a good side hustle. I have quite a lot of income coming from my side hustles. So yeah, it's kind of should be a bit more of a positive flow in from that. So there you go. Thank you for joining me in this kind of slightly rambly post-illness cash stuff. I hope you have a lovely week, and you stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.